Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
You hear me, Doug? Check. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry. Check. 1, 2, 3. You hear me? I'm not getting some headphones. Okay, that music's not.
Salute, squad, and welcome to the studio where we find out how not to be a dummy from some well-paid dummies. We follow the stars and the celebrities, so we learn how the folks without the money is moving and pretending to act. So today, guys, we got one of Diddy's alleged victims speaking for the first time publicly live, guys. So I'm going to shut on up, and we're going to tune in, and we're going to see victim or volunteer. That's all we want to know.
Check. Doug? You hear it?
Is that what you meant? Yeah.
Check. Testing 1, 2, 3. Check. Check. Testing 1, 2, 3. You hear it? Okay. Do you see the front? Okay. Check. Can you roll 5 seconds and just play it back? Check 1, 2, 3. Check. Testing 1, 2, 3. Check. Go ahead and play it back. Yes. Yeah.
Might want to be a little bit higher.
Ese mismo hermano, ese documento, ese mismo hermano que fue los fines de semana, pero el día siguiente, en la tarde pasó uno y en la mañana pasó uno. El día segundo con la cobertura para el lunes y luego ya estaba el lunes.
Exactly. Okay, that should be good. I think it'll be fine, yeah. You see how not easy that is? Yes. You see how not easy it is to go behind? You should go behind here. I don't want to go. So we're gonna go. We can do a swap. I understand, just you know how my route. It's same.
I'll meet you under the table.
There we go. Because trying to get behind all this, not gonna be easy.
Excuse me, for the press, do we want the shades open or closed?
Close.
Great.
Thank you.
Gary?
Yeah,
it is pretty.
Are you there? No, you should have audio. Nobody's talking this one. So did you do recording?
No, his name is also Gary.
I'm Jerry.
Oh, God. A lot of Garys in the room. Gary.
Larry.
Gary, are you good? No.
Check with that, so you get audio, the menu here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey Andrew, are you getting audio? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's the problem.
He's not getting audio.
No, he's not. So he's pretty open. I think we are.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. No, I mean, we have the link laying here on the table. Can you see me at least?
I'm gonna go here for some back stuff.
We got a timer on it.
I know, you're here for more than 8 seconds. We're in the mask.
So I'll wave and Doug, you wait till come out the end, or one of you.
Check audio again.
1,
He's moving on the meters.
Yeah, let's do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great, thank you. Brett.
Okay.
Swap, you gotta go onto the table to get this.
You're getting it, yeah, you're not getting it. Okay.
We'll do it. Swap.
I'm getting it in New York.
Oh, okay.
Take turns.
It's a half hour.
You sure?
Sorry, wrong dial. My phone.
No, he wanted nothing to do with the selection. He's done not really covered. He's done so many. Lots of fires for you guys. Yeah, you should. No, you should, and you should. No, just because. Mario, yours on a fire. Mario. Mario. Yeah. No, you should ask Marcio to Mario. That's what you would want. It is, but if you know what you're doing.
Okay, cool.
No, you couldn't just go. You also, because the hard part was just
Stressful.
because everything's closed, so you gotta follow it and track it and get ahead of it. No. I'm like, what you're doing? How about you after work? It's the end of this meeting too.
For agreeing to do this interview. I know it's a really tough time for you right now, but we really appreciate your time.
Let's do it.
Now, is Puff, P. Diddy, how do you want me to refer to you?
You can call me Love.
Okay, let's address the elephant in the room, all the allegations. Are you attracted to men or women?
It depends on my mood, my vibe.
Is it true that you've had sexual relations with Meek Mill?
I can't tell you that.
Donde quieran, lo bueno es que
You usually have to drive somewhere away. Eric just bought one of the mini Starbucks. So that will work anywhere outside.
well, I'm not working this. After that. You're right. Like, couldn't send from there.
You should just go like 15, half an hour away, yeah.
Starbucks and have that.
Right. Yeah, 'cause you could borrow, you and Marcy might be the same size. Yeah, they really crack down. They look for, yeah, they'll turn you away. Oh, yeah.
I remember the part where they're like, okay, now if I was coming toward you, where to go? Get under this pipe. I was like, I don't ever want to be in that situation.
Yeah, no. It's over from that situation.
My interest in covering fires. Left of extra, just turn it like to the left, like inch or two. There you go. Perfect.
Good.
Yeah, look.
I'm gonna make you a cocktail too.
Okay.
I wanted to the point.
Don't worry about it. I'll give you a Christmas gift.
Yeah,
How about that?
How's that?
It's in the mail.
Like that?
Yeah, I don't want this in.
Like, man, listen, bro. It's all love. You know, it's
We're all amongst friends.
love.
Either that or I got capital T. Either way.
Well, it's a preferred.
I know. I was just reading.
Yes. I have a vision in my head. I can't wait to see if it's. Oh, she knows it.
When you said that, I was like, yeah, yeah.
What?
Yes, I will take this.
I tell her I'll do it. I'll do that on your video. Just cover it.
When you see men fall, don't laugh. Learn. Learn. Because you're on your way up. And the things that tempt people to fall, you and I are not free from that temptation, nor from the weakness that will cause us to stumble and fall. When you laugh at somebody else's fall, white or black, rich or poor, your enemy or your friend, You are laughing and opening a way for your own demise when you do that. Because to laugh and not learn, to make mockery and not to understand, is to make the same mistake yourself. Did you hear me?
Definitely is bigger than the freak offs. Y'all know we the fall guys. We always the fall guys. You know what I mean? We work with them. We work alongside with them. We take their money. Who you think Diddy was sending those freak off tapes to? Because Diddy was sending them to somebody. That's who we take the fall for. We take the fall for the ones, them jewels in the higher spots.
Recording in progress.
Now, where did they go find and fish this non-black woman? Keep that in mind, guys. I got to mention it. I'm Mr.Goodbread. I got to say the stuff people be scared to say or people be wanting to look over. Where did they go find and fish this non-black woman? Because you see, the non-black women be the ones tearing us down in public. And then our sisters tear us down in them cribs. Our sisters tear us down in the community. And then they go fish and find a non-black woman to just finish us right on off. Mm-hmm.
Thank you for coming today. I'm attorney Gloria Allred, and with me is our client, plaintiff Thalia Graves. Today we filed a lawsuit in the United States District Court, Southern District of New York, for our client, plaintiff Thalia Graves, who is given permission to use her name. The case number of the 26-page complaint is 1:24-CV-07-201. In her lawsuit, Thalia, through her attorneys, sues Sean Diddy Combs, also known as the defendant, and another individual and other entities. The complaint alleges in part in the first cause of action that defendant Combs and another defendant committed a, quote, violation of New York City Victims of Gender-Motivated Violence Protection Act by viciously and violently forcing sexual contact, oral sex, and sexual intercourse on the plaintiff, end quote.
Yes,
In addition,
the victim is on the right.
in the second cause of action, that defendant Combs and another defendant committed a violation of New York civil rights law, quote, section 52.
I swear this shit fresh out of Rosewood, fellas. And I don't blame these old crook ass women. I blame my fellas. Since I was 4, we've been watching Kunta Kinte, we've been watching Rosewood, we've been watching Mississippi Burning. So we not gonna play like we don't know. A pink lab rat will dead snitch on you, will dead party with you, fuck on you, and then run to her master and be like, the black man did it. We seen this movie already. So if we still falling for this, then it's something that we need to fix in us, guys. Oh yeah. We know that we go home and our sisters do it to us. We go out in the public and these fake so-called virtuous ones, because y'all call anything non-black a virtuous sister. And they do it to us the most. When are we going to start looking past this crayon game and this colors game and start to look into us? It's us, guys. It be us. We got to fix us.
B, and quote, by quote, raping plaintiff and recording it. Defendants caused plaintiff to be depicted in a video image, unclothed and with intimate body parts exposed, and engaged in sexual conduct with another person, end quote. The lawsuit also alleges that, quote, defendant Combs and another defendant published and or disseminated the videos without plaintiff's knowledge or consent. On information and belief, defendants have continued to disseminate the video, including by selling it as pornography through the present, end quote. In our complaint, we ask that, quote, defendants should be ordered to account for and destroy all copies of the video that are in their actual or constructive possession, custody, or control, end quote. And that, quote, defendants should be temporarily and permanently enjoined from further disseminating or publishing any intimate videos of plaintiff, end quote.
This is crazy right here, yo. This is crazy. This is what took them so long to set up, because they had to prep her on how to do the crisis act, how to act like a straight up victim. She ain't finna do much talking. She finna sit up there and just fake cry. Guys, I'm your big homie. I'm your brother. I got a whole virtuous woman. I got all the stuff God says you need to have to be blessed in this wicked world. Listen to your brother. Go get your passport, bro. I ain't never, ever sat up here on my show and told y'all to go get your passport. If you are one of those sexual deviants, right, my fellas, if you're one of those man whores that think it's cool to be a man whore, you're going to get yourself in trouble trying to take that character on in America. So if you are that character, get your passport and go. Get your passport and go, bro. Just go. Just go. Don't bring her back here because it's cultural. You know, you're going to go over there where they know they're prostitutes, where they know they're hoes, where they know they just ain't right. And they cheap. It's cheaper over there, right? Because you're doing that over here and you're getting yourself in trouble. You're trying to live out those sexual deviant fantasies over here with these American women, and it's getting you in trouble, bro. So I'm your big homie. Fuck with any one of these little bum dudes or bum content creators or these so-called intellectual men got to tell you. I'm telling you, all right? Listen to your brother. I know what time it is. Y'all like sex. All y'all could do is think about sex. It's not gonna work for you in America. All right? It's not gonna work for you in America. Go get your passports. Mr.Goodbread says so. And any of those passport haters that want to smoke with Mr. Goodbread, which I doubt they want smoke with Mr. Goodbread, tell them Mr. Goodbread said I should get my passport. I don't give a fuck who name they is. Get your passport. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy.
We also allege in the third cause of action that Combs and another defendant committed a violation of New York City Administrative Code, Section 10-180. Quote, recording and showing others the video of themselves violently raping the plaintiff. And the defendants disclosed an intimate image of plaintiff without her consent.
My point is, you can't win for winning as a man, black man, Spanish man, orange man. You can't win as a man. You are not free to do anything as a man in America. That's my point. Smart ass. They give the women all the right of way. The women can act as dumb as they want. They could do whatever they want. And the minute you try to attempt some fly shit, they coming at your neck. Get your passport, bros. Leave these bald head roaches alone. Leave these mamacitas, these little hot, dumb mamacitas alone if they're American. If they got an American barcode on them, they foolish. And that's a fact. I stand on that, bro.
End quote. As a result of these and other allegations in our complaint, we request that judgment be entered against defendants as follows. Awarding compensatory damages for all physical injuries, emotional distress, psychological harm, anxiety, humiliation, physical and emotional pain and suffering.
Ma'am, we saw you on the table, butt naked, having a good time, yelling, having fun. When did you decide that was against your moral? When did you decide? When you heard people was getting bags? When you heard they was throwing people big bags? This is retarded, bro. Fellas, we not complaining. We bringing awareness because We seen this movie before. So if you get caught up in this movie, because remember, they teach the men and the little girls in our society that it's always the man. It's the men, it's the men, it's the men. They teach them this from young. So it's already in these fools to believe some dumb shit about a man, any color. It's already in them, down to your mama. Your mama got it in her to believe some dumb shit about a man. That's why all they gotta do is say one lie, and everybody been in going at the man, going at the man. No facts, just one lie, and everybody will believe it. And 5,000 said 5,000 got a better message for you passport bros, for you sexual deviants. How about you just get rid of the sexual deviant? How about you just get into a relationship with yourself, put God first, so you ain't got to be running around here chasing doo-doo. You know what I mean? That I like that one even better, 5,000. I'ma trump you, I'ma raise you 2,000 on that. All right? I just be realistic. I'm a realist, you know, 5,000. I know. You could tell these guys that all day. These dudes want the fish hole, bro. They not gonna learn until they get disease or until they get caught up in this. Then they'll be coming back to the channel talking about these bitches, but these bitches. You know what I mean? And we just gonna be looking at them like, modern woman got you, right?
Family and social disruption and other harm in an amount to be determined at trial. Awarding punitive damages in an amount to be determined at trial. Awarding attorneys' fees and costs pursuant to any applicable statute or law, including under New York City Administrative Code, Section 10-1104, New York Civil Rights Law, Section 52-B2, New York City Administrative Code, Section 10-180, and any other applicable statute or law. We're also seeking additional relief that the court may deem just and proper. As a result of what is alleged in the lawsuit, Thalia alleges that she has suffered and continues to suffer, among other damages, emotional harm, including mental anguish, emotional distress, humiliation, and physical damage. In a few minutes, Thalia will speak to the impact and harm that she has suffered and
Thalia. Now, this lady sound like that's one of them names straight off them apps. Told y'all about messing with one of them girls that's apps. That's on them apps. That irritated you. That triggered me too, yo. That triggered me. Just the way she gonna sit up here and play dumb. And I was just about to ask, aren't we gonna let her talk? Cause the lawyer doing more speaking than her. I thought it was her first time publicly speaking. Like this lawyer right here, I think I done seen her somewhere. Ain't this the one chasing this? Ain't this the one that was chasing down R. Kelly? Guys, you know when I knew it was up for us? When we was little and we used to watch them do this witch hunt on Michael Jackson. What y'all thought? What y'all thought? What y'all thought? Y'all know Michael Jackson name mentioned in this too, right? They've been dying to get Michael Jackson for years. Diddy just worked for them folks. And they got Diddy now. But this is what they was trying to do for Michael Jackson for years. Every time they did not get Michael Jackson, they just learned from what they didn't, what they wasn't able to get him on. And you knew it was a matter of time before they just start wrapping us up one after the other.
continues to suffer. She will take this courageous step because she thinks that it is important that the public understand the impact that rape and other criminal acts have on those who have been victimized. Often victims do not speak publicly about the specific damages that criminal acts cause them. Some of the many reasons that victims do not speak out publicly about this include being ashamed or shamed for this. But we believe that victims should not be shamed, and instead those who committed the criminal acts against them should be ashamed.
That's where I saw the Bill Cosby joint. And it's always one that be running around here going after these people. They be fixated on these people, bro. They be fixated on people. And it's always an ugly little feminist one that ain't get no attention when she was little, when she was small.
Age. And take responsibility for the harm that they have caused victims to suffer. We are very proud of Thalia for speaking out today in order to help victims of rape and other acts of sexual violence against them. In addition, we thank our co-counsel, Marianne Wang, Heather Gregoria, and Jasly Liriano for their exceptional legal work on this complaint. Our goal for Thalia is very simple. We want justice for her, and we are looking forward to winning it. It is long overdue for those who have caused her to suffer to be held accountable. Okay, a little more.
Yo, she just started crying, bro. Get the J-Lo out of here, bro. If you don't get your J-Lo, and he got a type. That boy Diddy got a type, boy. She just started crying like, ma'am, ma'am. Yo, ma'am, yo, this is a WWE promo, bro. WWE, straight out of WWE. TC, you see her? Where is Vince McMahon? And speaking of Vince McMahon, why Vince McMahon ain't getting dragged? Vince McMahon got worse charges than Diddy. Where Vince McMahon getting dragged at? Exactly, guys. Fellas, I'm gonna need y'all to wake up. I need y'all to wake up, my brothers. This a laugh now, cry later world.
After being sexually assaulted has been incredibly deep and hard to put into words. It goes beyond just physical harm caused by and during the assault. It's a pain that reaches into your very core of who you are and leaving emotional scars that may never fully heal. Some of the hardest parts of this pain are the shame and the guilt I have experienced that plays a negative part in my day-to-day ability to function properly. Being blamed, questioned, and threatened has often made me feel worthless, isolated, and sometimes responsible for what happened to me.
And which party was that? Which party was that? Was that the party when a prettier girl came and she got more attention than you? Because the parties where you was the only one on the table and all of the boys, well, all the gay men was just sitting there, y'all, yay, yay, yay. You was loving that. I bet you it was the party where you ain't get all the attention, right? It must have been the party Beyonce was on the table. When Beyonce got her ass up there, ain't nobody was looking at you then, right? Or was it the party that you ain't have the white nail polish on? And you ain't get all the attention? When did you start feeling away, man?
My family issues made the pain even worse. I was already going through a divorce at the time of the assault and did not get the support that I needed. I was also faced with disbelief and judgment. This has put a strain on my selection of men and relationships. Where many relationships became aggressive and abusive, which has made me feel even more alone in my struggles. I go through spells of being distant and withdrawn that it's sometimes so hard to leave my house. The trauma of the assault has taken a toll on my mental health. I've had PTSD, depression, and anxiety.
No. Before you had all of that, bitch, you had HPD, histrionic personality disorder. That's that disorder that wants attention. You went all the way to Diddy party. You took all of your clothes off. You jumped your ass on that table. You lugged down all that alcohol. You rubbed the oil all on your body, and you want to blame what on who? I love how chicks be playing, bro. Because a female, it take a lot for a female to cheat, guys. I want you to know. Think about it. When your girl cheat on you, bro, she set it up. She took her pants down, took her drawers off, bent over. That's a lot of effort, bro. You can't just go blaming people. Ain't no man force you to do that. You know what I mean, sis? You know what I'm talking about? It's a lot of male, it's a lot of female effort in that.
I'm emotionally scarred. It has been hard for me to trust others, to form healthy relationships, or even.
And that's my thing. If we talking about how you feel and your real feelings, why do you need a paper? Why do you need a paper? And then you reading it from the paper, but it don't even, you know how when you write your words and you write your statements and you regurgitate your statements, you can tell that that's your writing. That's how she feel. That's what she wrote. Man, this shit don't even, this is pure English, man. And it sounds like you write in Spanish. This is pure, and this is not your writing, bro. This is not your lingo, man.
And feel safe in my own skin. Flashbacks, nightmares, and intrusive thoughts make me feel like it's a constant struggle. I also suffer with physical problems such as chronic pain, sexual discomfort. The violation I have experienced during the assault has had lasting effects on my body, causing ongoing health problems and complications. The combination of physical and emotional pain has created a cycle of suffering from which it is so hard to break free. I want to continue on this journey towards recovery and healing. I'm glad that he is locked up, but that's a temporary feeling of relief.
Dahlia is not going to be taking any questions.
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, cause me and Miss Goodbread, we used to throw wild parties too. We used to throw wild parties. You could call them freak offs. Yeah. Any of you bitches try to play with me, yo, you go right ahead. Cause one thing about us, I got the camera. I got it all on tape. We got everything. We got every single party on tape. All right, so play with me.
I'll be happy to take some questions.
Cora, could you talk about the context of this assault? What, where, when, what occasion?
Question is, can I speak about the context of this alleged assault?
And mind you, she get to speak about it though. Diddy can't speak about it, but she get to talk about it. And like 5,000 says, she finna have a book. She finna have a whole world tour, make all sorts of money and donations, and her GoFundMe finna be full up.
No.
Gloria, can you just speak on, I know it's difficult for your client going through this, but what prompted her to come forward now?
It was time to file this lawsuit.
Gloria, what do you know about the video that was allegedly recorded during the audition?
Question is, what do I know about the video that was recorded?
Yeah, what do you know? Where is it now? Is it still? Where is the video?
Yeah. There are many details in the complaint. Complaint alleges that it was taken without her knowledge and consent, that she wouldn't have consented, that it was then published and viewed by others, and may still be out there being viewed.
Or did the allegations in this complaint overlap in any way with the criminal charges against Mr. Combs?
The question is, does this complaint overlap with the criminal charges that have been filed? My understanding of the criminal charges are that the charges are sex trafficking, RICO, and transportation of a prostitute. We are not alleging any of those criminal charges in our complaint.
Has she been in touch with federal prosecutors at all?
Question is, have I been in touch?
Has you or your client been in touch with federal prosecutors about her allegations?
About this? I have no comment.
Lori, what about a grand jury?
Pardon me?
Grand jury, federal prosecutors, or grand jury has Ms. Graves supposed to either?
Is the question, has she testified before the grand jury? Is that the question? Let's put it this way. I never comment on whether any of my clients have testified before the grand jury or will testify before the grand jury, since the grand jury is a secret proceeding.
Gloria, this other defendant in the video, alleged defendant, is this a celebrity?
Is the other defendant alleged to be in the video? And what was the remainder of your question?
Is that person, that alleged defendant, is that person a celebrity?
Is the person that has not been named by me a celebrity?
Yeah, it is. And it's a female. It's J-Lo. It's J-Lo. So you just don't want to mention it because that kind of would contradict your whole argument, because you want to play on the man and woman aspect, painting the man out to be the monster. But J-Lo is the connect to this girl right here, dummy. J-Lo. So if Diddy's smart, Diddy will start telling, because some women were down with him. Yes, some women were down with him. They just as evil as him. So we could sit here and try to paint the man out like if women, a part of his team, wasn't equally as evil and down with the freak off if we want to. But we know. Oh yeah, we know.
Not as far as I know.
Gloria, as disturbing as the video may be, have you yourself laid eyes on the video?
Have I looked at the video? No. I have not viewed the video, nor do I wish to view the video, nor should anyone else view the video, with the exception of if law enforcement and a court believe that they should and are permitted to view a pornographic video, as evidence in the case. If they have it, then that would be it.
Gloria, just to be clear,
We don't ever view pornographic videos, even if they might end up being evidence in the case. And we do not transmit any such video, if we have it, to any other person, because we do not think it is permitted under the law.
Gloria, Elizabeth Wagmeister from CNN.
Would you please speak?
Remember, fellas, go get your passport, bro. Mr.Goodbread says so. If you one of them dudes that got a film, you having intercourse and shit like that, go get your passport and do that joint over there. Because the girls in America, they're going to do it. They're going to star and roll. They're going to co-star with you, and then they're going to tell on you, bro. They're going to co-star. They're going to get the check to be your co-star. Then they're going to tell on you because they want everything for the whole movie. They want the whole budget for the whole movie. So don't mess with these women over here. Go, go. Just go. Go. Just go. Just go.
Speak up, it's hard to hear you.
Yes, sorry, I'm back here and a bit short. In the complaint, you noted that your client learned about this video in November 2023. That is around the time of the first public lawsuit, at least, against Sean Combs from his ex-girlfriend Cassie. I'm curious how you and your client learned about the existence of this video.
You're saying that this incident is alleged to have occurred about the time of another lawsuit having the I'm sorry, I can't understand your question.
Per the complaint, this alleged incident occurred in 2001, but your client learned about the existence of.
I peeped that. She's relieved now. Now you can see that the pressure is off of her because she done did what she had to do, and the lawyer is taking it from here. So now she ain't got to worry. She can sit back now and gather herself. And you can see it. This is a goofy chick. She probably a cool chick to be with. But you gotta watch her. You got to watch her. You gotta watch her. But this girl with it. Look at this girl. She is with it, boy. She with it. This is crazy right here, yo.
The video in 2023, more than 20 years after. I'm curious how she learned about the existence of that video.
Yeah, we have, so the question is, she alleges that the incident took place in 2001, but
y'all don't see the pattern. It's always, yo, it's always like this, bro. Just like that man-looking girl that they went and found, the one that looked like a man that talk about Bill Cosby did something to her. Like, Mr. Sir, if you don't go sit down, like, you know what I mean? They always find one of these things out of nowhere, yo. Even with Donald Trump, they did it with Trump. They just go find somebody out of nowhere, yo. Just go pull somebody like, yo. This is crazy, bro. I'm telling you guys, guys, get out of here, bro. Get out of here. And then you know what's crazy? Because it's the dudes that want to be Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy, a good old plantation boy, too. So this is why I don't feel bad for Puff Daddy. I don't feel bad for no plantation boy that get it done to him because they want to be cute. And, oh, Black Lives Matter. Black women and queens and sisters. I don't feel sorry for no brother, especially a brother who get it done to him because he want to play cute. It's a lot of dudes. It's a lot of franchise boys running around here with the Diddy energy. Take that, take that, take that. And they just don't get it. They think they cute. Bro, get out of here. Don't follow them dudes, yo. They gonna end up like P. Diddy, bro. They gonna end up like Diddy, y'all. Don't follow them. Listen to your brother, bro. This your big brother talking. None of these suckers got the results I got. So can't none of them debate with me pound for pound. Get flipped, dropped on their neck. I'm telling you, get your passport, bro. Go get your passport. Don't sit here and listen to these manipulated, compromised males, bro. Go get your passport. Especially if you one of these sexual deviant males, bro. If you're a man whore, you need to go get your passport, dummy. You need to. It's not cute and it's not a flex screaming you're a man whore in America. It's not. That's dumb. You're setting yourself up for failure.
you are saying that it is alleged in the complaint that was filed that she learned about it in 2022. And then the question is, how did she learn about it? We have no comment in response to that question.
Gloria, has Diddy reached out to your client?
Excuse me?
Has Diddy reached out to your client?
Question is, has Diddy reached out to her? We will not comment on that either.
Gloria, I know this is very difficult for your players, but would you be able to share a little bit of her background? Where did she come from? Or what did she do? Can you give us some details about your client, please?
No, I can't provide further details about where she came from or what she does.
Gloria, to your knowledge, has any law enforcement agency reviewed this video for possible criminal charges?
So is the question, has any criminal law enforcement, has any law enforcement agency
Viewed the video for possible criminal
viewed
charges?
the video? I'm not able to answer that question.
Your client says that she was the
Yo, Ben Hannah, you back here again today. So you got mental issues. So nothing you say is valid. You back here today again. You know what channel you on. So let's not play dumb. Yesterday you said you didn't like my live stream. So you stayed and watched the whole thing. Now today you're back. What part of mental health issues you need to go fix? You need to go lay on somebody's couch. How you doing? What triggered you? What triggered you? Cause I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing false yet. Nothing incorrect yet, man. Huh? You old bald head roach. That's that HPD. Now you back here. You back at a channel that you said you don't like. That's just like y'all. Y'all say y'all don't like Pookie, but y'all stay getting pregnant by him. Get your passports, bros. Do you see what I'm talking about? Let these women, leave these women for those big bad macho warriors that think they can handle them. Like, oh, you scared. You scared. Let them do it then. Let them do it. Y'all don't play with them. Don't play with them. I don't play with them. Your big brother, Mr.Goodbread, he don't play with them. He don't play with them at all, bro. And they can't shame me. They can't bash me. They can't trick me into playing with him. You shouldn't play with him either. Mental health issues, bro.
threatened after this alleged attack. Can you elaborate on those threats?
She wasn't at the freak off, right? She can't get a bag. She can't get a bag.
Great on the allegation that she was threatened after the attacks. And no, because really I'm not able to comment on or expand upon any evidence or anything that might have evidentiary value at this time.
Or there's an allegation in the lawsuit that
This is deeper than what y'all want to think, guys. This is the attack on masculinity. Yes, Diddy is compromised, but what he represents, freedom, the ability to party, and the freaks, he attract freaks. All the freaks at the freak offs is freaks. It's in them. We ain't gonna go blame Puff for that's who them people really are. They wanted to get busy with Puff. You know what I mean? Puff just provided the platform, but the people that came to his platform, they had it in them. All right, so we not gonna do that. We not gonna play that.
the video was made available for sale. Can you elaborate on that? And was Mr. Combs
There's an allegation that the video was made available to whom?
for sale?
Oh, that was made available for sale.
That's new. There have been other accusers, other women who have said that they believe they were filmed and that the videos were shared. But I think this might be the first complaint allegation that the video was made available for sale somehow.
I have not compared what we have alleged in the lawsuit to what others have previously alleged in their lawsuits. So I can't tell you whether this is the first that has alleged that this video was made available for sale or not.
Would Mr. Combs be involved in that alleged sale?
Yeah. There are no other details that we can provide.
So you find
Yeah, Diddy got to type, yo. Cause I'm sitting here looking at my other little source of information. And this, you know who else she looked like too, right, guys? Y'all know who else she looked like who was up at them parties, right? Don't she look like the girl Daphne, 50 Cent baby mother? Don't she got a little resemblance of 50 Cent baby mother? Diddy got a type, boy. And that's also a well-known professional whoremongerer.
In reference to the videos.
so you filed it today. Okay, that's what's up to that.
Yes, the lawsuit was filed this morning. And we have a case number, which I have provided, and we will pass around and provide my statement, which includes the case number. And this is part of the first page of the complaint. So you want to stand up and hold this? Stand up. And there is a redaction on what we're showing you. So just to tell you.
And to your right, please.
This is the first page in part and redacted.
Thalia, to your left, please.
Pardon me?
Thalia, on your right, if you both can look this way.
I know we had some mentally disturbed folk jump in here talking about the video is fake. So that let you know right there, ain't nothing fake about this. They really on that boy Puff neck, guys.
Thank you. And right below that.
Oh,
And one more this way, please.
and I'll leave this on the table.
Gloria, there's a few networks here that are Spanish speaking. We're wondering if the client might be able to give us statement in Spanish. You speak Spanish?
I'm sorry, I cannot understand your question.
After you're done with the English section of the press conference, if your client speaks some Spanish, we should be able to give us a few words in Spanish.
No,
Would she please pronounce her name on camera just so we have the correct?
Do you want to pronounce your name?
Thalia Graves.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Miss Gloria, are you in contact with the person?
Yo, Will Smith's Masters, you the only loser in my chat right now. You the only loser in my chat. And then the fact that you got to hide behind a sickened Jada Pinkett avatar. Your Jada Pinkett look like she got the monster. Like she dying slow. So how you could call somebody a loser when you can't even represent yourself? You can't even represent yourself. We got pictures of folks in my chat. And you come in here with the Jada Pickett, come on now. Come on, please, block, get him out of here. Get him, her, whatever it is, get him out of here, please, y'all. Y'all do the honest, man. We ain't got time to play today. Get him up out of here, bro. They're a victim. They right now looking at a Pookie that they want to do false accusations on. They right now want to play a victim. They probably playing a victim right now in their real life. That's why they don't like us calling out non-victims when they believe in their heart they're a victim. They ain't gonna like that.
Told your client about the video described in a lawsuit?
We cannot disclose who we're in contact with in order to have investigated this claim or any investigation that may ensue after this press conference. I want to add that if any other person has any evidence that might relate to our complaint we, of course, would be happy to speak on a.
I bet you would, because you ain't got enough evidence on your own. So now you want 50 to come and help you out. You want Gene Deal to come and help you out. You know what I mean? But Gene Deal got to stop talking at some point. Because Gene Deal, you got fired in like a year, and you talking about information that happened in the years after you was already fired. Like, sir, at some point, your information gets dry and it's not valid. Because you can't speak on certain situations, but you still speak because now you're looked at as the ultimate rat. And, you know, we're in a society where rats is getting celebrated. This man sat there and watch him do all these things to these women, and this big ass nigga never once said, yo, stop. I got the toast. You gonna stop. You gonna act virtuous for once in your life, sir. He never thought to do that. You see what I mean about these? You can't, man, these dudes, man, throw them in the garbage, man. Throw them in the garbage. Throw them in the garbage, boy.
Confidential basis with any person who may wish to contact us and provide us whatever evidence they wish to provide, and we would thank them for it.
Your client has said that she suffered years and years of trauma, depression, anxiety because of this alleged attack. Did she come to you after the indictment last week? I'm asking because I'm wondering if those.
Okay, the question is, did she come to me after the indictment last week? No.
And as a follow-up, how is your client feeling after those 3 charges were brought against Combs, even though he denies them?
How is she feeling after
The charges?
After the criminal charges
Yes.
were filed?
Yes.
And that he has been arraigned.
Let's keep it real, Dean. Let's keep it real. Let's really keep it real now, Dean, right? As a black person in America, in order to get ahead, in order to gain that advantage that you need to really win and not front, you're going to have to work with some evil. You're going to have to work with some evil. So let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. The problem is people just want to work with the evil and they don't want to do no God work. And then they get comfortable because they have to do a little evil. They get comfortable just doing the evil and they don't want to do no God work. And you got to do both. You got to do both. You see, that's the problem. That's why the women ain't winning, because they just fucking with the devil. You know what I mean? For the instant gratification. That's the problem. That's the end all be alls right there. See, Diddy never watered his money to the holy side. He got there working with the devil and got comfortable, got hype. He took the role of the Antichrist. You feel me? He never went and put that money back to the holy side and whitewashed that devil money and started doing things for his people. Or he did. And this is what got him removed from the platform, because we know they'll let you rock with them. They'll let you fool your people until you try to help your people. Then they got to get you, because they don't pay you to help your people. They pay you to keep your people stagnant, because if you give them a loaf of bread, not good bread, and a circus, these dumb black folks will never revolt. That's what the saying goes. And that's how they use these celebrities and these entertainers and these stars. So maybe we just not paying attention. Maybe Diddy was fitting to really help his people. Like Mike, like Bill Cosby. Message.
Okay. You want to comment? No, we're not having your comment. I'm sorry. I would say overall it's been a very stressful and anxiety producing experience, and she's lived with all of it for many years, and is reliving it now. I think she did comment on how she felt about the criminal charges at the end of her statement, and I'm not going to ask her to answer any other questions. With all due respect, it's a fair question, but she's just not going to be answering questions today.
Gloria, can you tell us how your client came to meet Diddy?
How can I tell you how my client
met Diddy?
met Diddy? I am not going to expand on those details.
You saw how she looked at it? You saw how, look, let me play that part back. You saw how she looked at it? She got scared to death. You know how you met Diddy, girl. You know how you met him. You jumped on him stage, you threw them panties at him. You know exactly how you met him. J-Lo. Say it, J-Lo. J-Lo. She said, I'm going to have to tell you that in Spanish.
And is reliving it now. I think she did comment on how she felt about the criminal charges at the end of her statement, and I'm not going to ask her to answer any other questions. With all due respect, it's a fair question, but she's just not going to be answering questions today.
Gloria, can you tell us how your client came to meet Diddy?
How can I tell you how my client
met Diddy?
met Diddy? I am not going to expand on those details at this press conference, but any member of the public or press, is of course permitted to see whatever is in the complaint that has been filed in the Southern District of New York.
Gloria, has your client been in contact with any other victims?
Has my client been in contact with any other victims or alleged victims? I'm unable to comment on anyone with whom she has been in contact or who has contacted her, because those would be private conversations. So we will maintain the privacy of those conversations. But one thing I don't know if whomever contacted her wanted their conversation to be confidential. So I can't comment on that. Thank you for the question.
Gloria,
anything else?
Yes, Gloria, this tape, was it secretly made, or was your client aware that she was being taped during the alleged assault, and now it's found out that the tape is out there? Or did she never even know that she was being taped during the alleged assault?
I can't comment on the degree of consciousness or lack of consciousness or awareness of Thalia during the alleged rape and during the alleged video taping of the rape. I can say that she would never have consented to the videotaping and did not consent and did not authorize the videotaping, in the same way that she alleges that she would never have consented to.
Yeah, that's a whole lie. She gonna act like that was her only party she went to. That's not her only Diddy party she went to. She knew that every Diddy party was taped. You know that every Diddy party. We don't even get invited to Diddy party, and we know every Diddy party is taped, man. So stop it.
To be victimized in the way that she alleges that she was. And I think you could see today how upsetting it was for Thalia to have to learn and experience what.
But rich homie, what you mean when she wanted to leave? She left. She here, right? She got a chance to leave. So if it was a big issue, she should have said something after she got a chance to leave, right? You know what I mean? She should have left. And you must not know about the freak off, boy. You don't let these women just walk out there and just leave like that. They be drunk. Something could happen to them. For their safety, they need to lay down. You know what I mean? And go sleep that off and wake up in the morning. You know what I mean? You got to be careful. You know what I mean?
What she alleges that she did learn and experience from that horrific time.
Talia, I'm sorry. Gloria, are you representing any other women that may also be suing?
Am I representing any other women?
Other than her? That are
In
suing
reference
specifically
to
him? Yeah. That are suing specifically.
or men, in reference to Diddy. Yes.
So there's other claims. There are other.
This is the first lawsuit that we have filed. And in answer to a question which you have not yet asked, but probably will, am I going to file other lawsuits? I just don't have any comment on that at this time. Any other questions?
So I didn't,
we'll conclude.
I didn't hear you when I asked if you would be able to comment in Spanish if she speaks any Spanish.
No. The answer is no. She is not going to be.
I tried, Rich.
In English, Spanish, or any other language.
But does she speak Spanish?
But thank you for asking.
Does she speak Spanish?
I don't know. Any other questions?
I just have one last question, Gloria.
Okay.
As far as the video
One
goes,
last question.
One
Go ahead.
last question. As far as the video goes, do you know, or does your client know, if there has been more than one copy or multiple people have a version of the video?
I'm not able to comment on whether we know if there is more than one copy of the video. If there is any witness who wishes to contact me confidentially to tell me that they know that someone else has a copy, or that they have seen it or been told that someone else saw it online, we would be happy to speak to that person. Is there any, I think that's all
Gloria,
the
just one
question.
more question. Just for our reporting purposes, is she a New York native?
Is she a New York
native?
Native. I can't tell you at this time if she is a New York native. She does not reside in New York at this time.
That was dumb. That was dumb. She's a New York native. You gotta understand, guys. Watch how this happened. They had that New York City Survivors Act, and that's what tricked it off. Remember, guys, for those of y'all that don't know, Cassie was good. Cassie was good. P. Diddy Trump paid her, and she was still good. She took the money, and she was good. She just wanted the shit to go away. She didn't never want it to go this far. So she was good. Her little broke husband that she with right now, he have a personal vendetta, and everybody took their mind off of him. Everybody took their mind off of him and just started making stories up. And you know how people do, just they so fixated on Jay-Z and this shit. They took their mind off of him. It's Cassie's boyfriend that kicked this thing off. Cassie did not care. She, whatever Puff was gonna do to give her, she was cool with it. Cassie boyfriend made Cassie go get the rest of that bread because of the things he had. Remember, Cassie boyfriend worked for Diddy, so he know about the freak offs. y'all don't do y'all research. Y'all don't be doing y'all research. Y'all just be going along to get along, and that's not good, guys. But yeah, that's what kicked this whole thing off. And then they beat the Survivors Act. They caught Diddy right before the Survivors Act closed, and that's where the dominoes started to fall for Diddy. You know what I mean? So in actuality, hindsight 2020, if Diddy would have gave her the $3 million instead of trying to give her $1 million, you know what I mean? If he'd have just gave her the $20 million, when, you know what I mean, he'd have been good. She wouldn't have had to try to play him, but shit crazy, man.
Okay, thank you so much for coming, and we're going to hand out copies of our statements.
Exactly, and Esco, that's what it's all about. It's a huge money grab and a face saver. This is a money grab and a face saver. Everybody want to save face because they have moved on. They had all now they married. They done changed their whole life. They thought they buried their whole behavior in the cat box, and now it's coming up. Now it's coming back, and now they gotta prove this and that to their new partner. You know what I mean? You see Jennifer Lopez ain't survived. They sent Ben Affleck that tape, boy. And it was over. It was over. Man, but guys, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm about to get on to practice right now. My little man got practice. So I just wanted to keep y'all informed. I told y'all we gonna be on this Diddy stuff. We're gonna be bringing the latest and greatest of this Diddy news. And like I said, we're going to laugh, but we're going to learn. And get your passports, y'all. Get your passports, yo. Get out of here, yo. Just get on out of here, bro. Just get on out of here, bro. You know what I mean? I'll come visit y'all. Me and Ms. Goodbread come visit y'all. Just roll the red carpet out for me. You know what I mean? Like how I would roll the red carpet out for you if you ever visited New York. You know what I mean? But get your passport, bros. These chicks not playing fair over here, bro. And everybody don't got the juice. I'm realistic. Everybody don't got the juice. You know what I mean? Everybody just wasn't like me. Or the other guys. You know what I mean? You know?
I used to be you, Mr. Goodbread. I mean, I had him chasing me with mattresses, for Christ's sake.
You know what I mean? Everybody just didn't have him chasing them with mattresses. So you get the hell on out of here, guys. And go do you and make it become great. You know what I mean? Get your rib, put your rib there, your foreign rib there, boom, and do you, y'all. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. See y'all upstairs at the school later on when I get from practice. We got some hell of a shit to go over around 9:30 tonight, y'all. 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Meet y'all upstairs at the School of Common Sense, y'all. On the Brutally Honest. We got something to talk about tonight, y'all. We got something to talk about. All right, y'all. See y'all later.
Outcome is going to be if you hanging around millionaires every day. Now, what you think the outcome is going to be? You hanging around criminals, you hanging around low-level people. And nothing against drug dealers and criminals, because these are some of my friends. If people calling me every day about new scams and new jugs and shit like that, then that's going to be my universe. That's going to be what's in my mind all the time. I don't want to hear that shit no more. I want to hear about legit shit. I want to hear about 7 figures, the legit way, how you got it out the mud. I'm switching my circle up, not changing my friends. I'm just switching the circle that I'm surrounded by. So I don't want to hear that low energy shit. I want to hear high energy, high level, high minded shit.
What do you say to people that say you turned your back on the culture or
exactly
black
100%. I have turned my back on the idea of victimization mentality. We are locked up. We went from 1 and 4. We went from 1 and 4 to 1 and 3, but we always pointing at the white people, but yet we want to spend all of our money on foreigns. We want to spend all our money on luxury as opposed to going and buying some land. America is for sale, and there's a lot of barren land. Disney bought a lot of it in Florida, but the culture has you focused so much on fucking somebody bitch and pulling up in a foreign and rapping about things that could get you locked up and then saying you about prison reform. Like, it's, bro, we brainwashed out here, bro.